When we're on the road traveling around the country, we're pretty much like other tourists. We'll pull over for a good roadside attraction or a national monument anytime. Today, we're at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. But since we can never let well enough alone, we started wondering what happens if Lincoln needs a facelift, if Teddy Roosevelt needed a little nose job, if Thomas Jefferson could use some Botox. Well, to find out the answer to those questions, we have to go up there. Our behind-the-scenes tour was about to begin, assuming we could carry our gear and ourselves straight up a mountain 3 football fields high.
The park ropes team or preservation team is actually made up of several different disciplines. We've got 2 law enforcement rangers, we have 2 maintenance employees, we have an education and interpretive specialist, and then myself, I'm the Chief of Cultural Resources and Facilities.
Meet Duane Bubac, head honcho of Mount Rushmore's ropes team. For these guys, hanging face to face with a giant Jefferson is merely another day at the office. They've scrambled all over every nook and cranny of this famous monument, and today they're in a race with a rainstorm to show us a place no tourist has ever seen. So this is Lincoln right here?
They're calling for a chance of thunderstorms late today possibly, but right now there is none. For about an hour after that one, then it's going to sock in for a while.
So we're actually standing on top of President Abraham Lincoln's head right here. There's Jefferson's profile right over there.
All right, who's going over to Lincoln?
What's the best angle to get shots of you guys working?
While we were overcoming the shock of actually standing on top of Mount Rushmore, Duane and his team had work to do. They're part of a monumental effort, literally, to preserve, protect, and maintain Mount Rushmore. By filling cracks and monitoring fault lines in the mountain, they keep these 70-year-old giants looking their best.
What we do is we take care of the sculpture. Since Borglum finished the sculpture, there's been some preservation work on it, but we're now beginning to focus on a long-range preservation plan, and the rest of us take care of caulking cracks in the granite, monitoring the rock block system, doing retarping, cleaning penetrating lichen off the granite surface.
So it looks like you guys are just hanging off the side of their faces with caulk guns.
Caulk guns, pressure washers, pneumatic hammers, that's what we do.
Duane's team also works with an engineering firm to measure tiny fractures in the granite. They're constantly fighting gravity with a combination of high-tech modeling software and bracing techniques from the mining industry. Engineer Rich Berry keeps a close eye on every feature of the sculpture.
If you think about the fractures in this mountain, they intersect with each other as they penetrate back into the mountain. Certain instances, when those fractures are the right orientations, blocks could potentially slide out under the force of gravity and due to the weather.
We could lose George Washington's face.
You could lose blocks that make up George Washington's face.
It's an extreme effort to protect a monument often called the Shrine of Democracy. We wanted to stay for hours, but the impending storm cut our visit short. At least we left knowing Mount Rushmore is in good hands. Rich Berry, Duane Bubac, and the rest of the team will be here, preserving the faces of freedom.
It is special to most people in this country. We all learn about it and it all means something to us. The guys that carved this, you know, that they put a lot of heart and soul into this, and it shows. That's a shrine of democracy.
What kind of reactions have you seen of tourists?
Last week was the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. A stereotypical Harley-Davidson rider in leathers, long beard. We saw him open his cell phone and say, "Mom, you wouldn't believe where I'm at." And the guy had tears running down the front of his face. Every morning when I come to work, driving up the mountain, seeing this place, it has that same impact on me each and every day.
Thanks for hopping in and traveling with us. Now click the subscribe button for more videos like the one you just saw.